Hey, John Trophy Tackle. I'm going to talk to you today about some new stick baits we got at the shop for the upcoming tuna fish season. And the first one here to my left is something I've been trying to get in the shop for a while. And this is the Yozora Dorado Slider. And it's been something that's difficult to get in the States. We've luckily got a decent inventory of them in this year. Probably one of the easiest to use stick baits. It's just a real simple cast, sweeping motion of your rod, and the lure kind of sinks and then pops back up. Got the right hardware right out of the box. No need to change the hooks on it. So this is the Yozora Dorado Slider. And the next one is a brand new stick bait. This one's from Shimano in their Orca series. This is the HD Orca. It's a little different in that it's a fatter, fuller body and a little more stubby. And this lure, what's good about it is it's designed to sink and then pop back up with the sweep of the rod. Fish is a little different than the old Shimano Orca stick bait. Should be a much easier, more efficient stick bait than the older one. I'm really liking the shape of it. And as always with Shimano products, right out of the box, top quality hooks, top quality split rings. No need to change it out. Buy it, tie it on, catch a fish. The next one is the most different one of all of them. This is the Nomad Riptide. This happens to be the 200 millimeter model, the longest one they make. And the big difference, no treble hooks on this one. BKK inline singles, extremely strong hooks, super heavy duty Nomad split wires. This is a typical stick bait, and then cast out, retrieve, sweep the rod, has a wild darting action. Like all Nomad products, the thing is built incredibly well, through wired with an actual piece of metal that runs from the front of the lure to the back of the lure. This is the 200 millimeter sinking version. Seems to be the more popular of the two different Riptides that we have out there. And we have them in 3 sizes, so this one's being the largest. Really liking this lure. Some really good reports from people doing very well on it last season. And the last one is the smallest one, and this is the Yozora diving slider. And it's been around for a while, and it's just a great lure. When that early season bluefin bite, a lot of times the baits are smaller, and this is a perfect lure for that. It's got that very similar size to the early season small baits that we see around offshore. Typical Yozora, the quality of the holographic design is beautiful. The eyes are gorgeous. It's also through wired. Also, you don't need to change out the hardware right out of the box. It's fishable. No one does it better than Yozora, and this diving slider is a real good example of it. And so these are just some of the offerings we have on stick baits. We put in a pretty large order. We have plugs in stock from Tsunami, Nomad. We're going to have the Mad Mantis plugs this year. We have Yozora plugs. So really stepping up the game in the plug market and the stick bait market. And you can find links to these products and all the other products in the YouTube video.
For product links and more information, be sure to check out this video's description on YouTube. Remember, like our video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and tap on the bell to be notified instantly when we post a new video on YouTube.